The new shorter format for the daily challenges makes them rather difficult. They are a lot quicker though if you can complete them. Normally you need a Cyberblade to complete the Mars challenge. It is a lot easier to get a Spectral Drake or a Legendary, so what I'm going to do here is show 2 runs where I get to stage 5 with both of those ships. Right, so firstly, onto the upgrade page, I want to show something really important and really useful with the military gear. You need it onto at least purple quality though, so bear that in mind. Now, I have reached purple quality on every single ship. I am a completely free player as well. So this is quite a good achievement. I've had to do the daily challenges every single day though to get this. Right, anyway, over to Legendary. If I bring up the weapon, there's a really useful skill. Gains superpower on cloak activation. Now, when combined with the golden wings, this gives you an extra life, and that is incredibly useful for the daily challenges. In order to activate cloak, you just need to pick up a certain amount of power-up items. It's quite a few, so normally this happens around stage 3 to 4 at the earliest. It's something I thought I'd bring up though, as it's a really useful skill on the military gear. It's also a good reason to do the daily challenges every day, so you unlock this. I'll just bring up the other skill as well. This isn't as good, but it's still kind of useful. Effect EMP Blast on superpower, clears bullets and disrupts weapons. Nowhere near as good as the super time, may I add, but still, it's a skill you want to try and unlock when you can. Now, because Legendary is more likely to come up than a Spectral Drake, what I have done is put my best expert items on Legendary. Here we have Charger, increases damage greatly after each wave passed, in 10 waves. Then we have the Critical Sensor expert item, has a great chance to deal critical damage. Now there's one other really important expert item. Put the carrier uplink on the assassin ship. That drops a random ship after 1 wave without a ship drop. For Terminator, one really useful expert item is the Focus Beam item. Using the Focus Beam expert item on Terminator really increases the damage it deals. You may need a Terminator to get to Legendary with the Power Squad. It's something to consider. I've also put Deflector with that as well. Has a great chance to evade all attacks. So that's a few things to try anyway if you are going to use a Legendary. I haven't put any expert items on Spectral Drake for now. When this is max rank and max evolve, it's actually really powerful. It's almost on par with Cyberblade actually. The evolve skill on Spectral Drake is the most powerful attack in the game. When using the Power Squad, you generally get a Terminator at some point. Then if the Phantom ship comes up after that, you will get the Spectral Drake. For that reason, the only 2 merged ships I have on are the Spectral Drake and the Cyberblade, just in case that does come up. I have turned Tyrant and the Element Lord off. Then the Power Squad itself, I'll just bring that up quickly. In case you haven't seen this squad before, when a boss appears, grants a ship stronger than the current one. This is my favourite squad in the game. Just make sure Patrick is the lead captain though. He has a damage boost that helps a lot with the challenges. Also, if you have them, put the golden wings on. You can see them here. Active golden ship 1 time per match. That basically gives you an extra life when you get a super time. You saw with the military gear, when the cloak is full, you get the golden wings active and that gives you the extra life. Right, onto the daily challenges themselves. These are pre-recorded runs. It did take me quite a few attempts to get the Spectral Drake. I will show you my run with Legendary first, where I managed to get to stage 5, then my run with Spectral Drake afterwards. If I had put some decent expert items on Spectral Drake, then I probably would have won. However, since I don't get a Spectral Drake very often, I didn't do that. Here we go. Alright, so to start, I have to see what drops. Hopefully something will drop with the Carrier Uplink item, but we will see. So a Terminator, that's really good. That means I will get to Legendary at the boss. That also opens up the option of getting Spectral Drake later on. So let's see if that happens or not. Right, another power up. I want to pick that up. The boss shouldn't be too difficult. You can see critical sensor and charger items in the corner. Right, almost there. There we go, that's the boss defeated. Now what I need to do here is keep an eye out for a phantom ship. Now with a bit of luck, there we go, it's gone super and gone golden, so now I have an extra life on Legendary. For that reason, I probably won't pick up a phantom ship now if it does drop. Having a golden Legendary is about the same as having 2 extra lives, so let's see how I do from here. Right, stage 4. Definitely gets quite a bit harder from here. I do need to be more careful. Ideally, I would like to try and keep the golden ship and the other extra life on Legendary for the boss at the very minimum. Maybe I can even get to Flyros King right at the end with this. But we will see though. It's going... Oh, I was going to say it's going well, then I take a hit. That doesn't matter too much though. I still have the extra life on Legendary. I do need to be careful from here though. Right, so 2 enemies left. That's it. Now for OP Machine. Normally, this boss is really difficult to get through with Legendary. You need critical sensor and charger. However, with an extra life as well, I should be able to defeat this. The attacks can be tricky to dodge here. You have to nip in where the gaps are. Something like this, there we go, and it repeats that attack. Almost there, let's see. No, I'm going to need the extra life unfortunately, but I should still win the battle. There we go, nice. So, stage 5, this is where it starts to get really difficult. The aliens here often have shields. Legendary is not that good against shielded enemies, but it's doing reasonably well here. The shield on Legendary can defeat a few as well. This is taking rather a long time though, as you can see here. The aliens may explode in a minute, so I'm going to need to be careful. You can see there the timer in the corner. Right, that was a nice dodge. Now for wave 2 out of 3. This wave is extremely difficult with Legendary. The shield is pretty helpful, but not sure if I will do this. It's very, very difficult to take these out using a Legendary. I'm getting there slowly, but again, the timer in the corner may be a major problem. Let's see though. 3 seconds left. 2, 1. Oh dear, this is going to be a disaster. Defeated on 5-2. Oh right, and here we go again. Here's my second attempt. Now, I'm not going to pick that up. It's very tempting, but if you pick up a lower value ship and nothing better comes along later on, you will find you won't have enough power to defeat the earlier bosses. That means you can fail out really early. Hopefully that made sense. Right, we have this tricky reverse wave here. Take those out carefully. Getting there, there we go. And now a Terminator will spawn on the boss. That's it. Pick that up and dodge the attacks here. If a phantom ship does drop from this point onwards, I will get a Spectral Drake, but we will see if that happens or not. Oh, there we go. Nice. There's the Spectral Drake. Brilliant. So it's golden as well. That's going to make this a lot easier. Let's see if I can keep this golden all the way until Flyros King. I probably won't, but it would be nice if I could. Anyway, this boss with Spectral Drake was nice and easy. Stage 4, a little bit harder, just need to be careful. Remember, there's no expert items on the Spectral Drake either. Critical Sensor and Charger could easily make this a lot better. Right, this is quite tricky. The Evolve skill, though, is absolutely devastating. Here's OP Machine. This boss can be quite difficult. You can see how quickly the health is going down here, though. So shouldn't be too difficult. The Spectral Drake can destroy bullets with its side wings. That's really useful here. Right. So stage 5, this isn't too difficult, the first wave. The second wave will be a lot harder though. There we go, and one more set of enemies here. That's it, nice. Then stage 5, wave 2. This is a nasty wave. I really need the Evolve skill on Spectral Drake to get through these. Those shields are pretty nasty. Getting there slowly, it's taking a long time though. There we go, there's the Evolve skill. Dodge that legendary, I do not want that. Then they're going to explode. Nice, so I'm golden for Flyros King. That's a good result. Can I win though? Well, sometimes I can from this situation, sometimes I cannot. So, let's see what happens. The Evolve skill is absolutely devastating again. Right, let's be careful here. Dodge all of those bullets. It will do its nasty laser again in a minute. The timer is getting low, unfortunately. There's the explosion. I've lost the golden. Now I just need to be careful. Ow! I got unlucky there. I got really unlucky. I should have dodged that, but I didn't. Still got to stage 5-3 though. For the final part of this video, I will talk a little bit about Hextech. I had a request to cover this, but even at my level, I still haven't completed a single one of these, unfortunately. You can see here, this is my current progress with Hextech. I do have quite a few chests though, I just don't have the keys. Now I think the easiest way to get the keys is from the chests, however, I don't really want to use all my crystals up. If you only want key pieces, then I think the purple chest may be the better option if I'm being honest. Sometimes you get multiple key pieces from a chest. Occasionally the key pieces appear in the Raid League shop over here. I've already done my attempts for today, but I normally don't go for them from here. I go for the Overload orbs and the Hextech stuff, either the chests or the pieces directly. Anyway, that's the end of this video. I hope you found that interesting. This is my current combat power. It's looking pretty decent. I always say this though, it's very, very difficult to make any further progress at my level. My combat power occasionally goes up a bit from the military gear, and that's about it really. Most of the stuff I don't have can't even be obtained for a VIP 0 player, so as I mentioned, it's very difficult to make any further progress. If you did enjoy this video, please do give it a like and subscribe to the channel. Subscribing is always very much appreciated. Check out a previous video on the screen. You can also subscribe from here if you want to do so. And thanks for watching.